My name is Collins McLister. I'm a snake handler at Stedmak Gardens. In East Africa, Kenya is the only country we have that have lots of snakes. We have like 128 different species of snakes. So 45 most poisonous, the rest they're harmless. So we have more of harmless snakes. This is a rufous beaked snake, one of the harmless snakes we have in Kenya. About rufous, we have two types. We have red-headed and a rufous beaked snake. So for the rufous, it has a beak, and the beak is to dig the ground when looking for the rodents. So the beak has to be hard for it, and it uses the head even to hunt, because it has to hide itself, then show off the head up at the ground to attract the birds and the rats. Then here we have another kind of snake, a snake. These belong to the species of the sand snakes. So you can see it has linings from the head to the tail. So this snake is not life-threatening or lethal, but the venom is mild, only for killing their prey, small rodents, small birds, and small lizards only. In the harmless, we have house snakes. Even though pythons, they're harmless, but they can reach to a point where they belong to the dangerous snakes because of the big size and the muscle. But here at Stedmak, we have like 30 different species, so we don't have that a lot, but we have that number that we can use for educational. Python is the third largest snake in the world. So the first one, we have the anaconda, we have the boa constrictor. So python is the third largest snake. And we have variety of pythons. So in Kenya, we have python sebae from coastal area. We have python natalensis from inland area. So pythons, we know them as harmless because they don't have venom. We have cobras, and others. We have boomslangs. So Egyptian cobra is the second strongest cobra in the world after the king cobra from India, in the family of cobras. It belongs to that family of the most poisonous snakes in Kenya. The venom is neurotoxic. So neurotoxic, we know, it destroys the nerve system that makes an animal or a human being to death. For the snakes, they don't have ears, they don't smell with their nose, so they feel by vibration, and they smell with their tongue, with the scent. Both snakes, they don't have eyelids, but most of the snakes, even they don't see well, so they don't have that clear visual. Only in Kenya we have boomslang and the twig snake only that sees clearly. But other snakes, they only see a moving object. So we have variety of snakes that give life birth to young ones. Others, they lay eggs. We have others that they will lay eggs, give birth, live. But we have a python, which is the only species we have in Kenya, that will only protect the eggs until they are hatched. But other snakes will just leave the babies or the eggs. Those snakes that give life birth, but they are not mammal. The only thing they do is they incubate the eggs internally until the day they are supposed to be hatched.
we've come today to come to the park for the children. So we wanted the children to get to see the snakes and the other animals, the cats, just a little family vacation. And it's really nice because we get to see them quite close, and we have great commentary from our guides. So that's been really good and helpful. The kids are enjoying it. They get to pet them, touch them, learning lots of facts as well.
The experience has been fantastic. The guides have been amazing. We've learned lots of facts here, and I thoroughly recommend anyone to visit this place.
We also rescue snakes here at Stedmak Gardens because snakes, they deserve to live, because they play an important part on ecosystem. So they deserve to live as like any other animal. So what to do in that first aid? Don't even tie where you have been bitten, because there is a blood flow on the other side, and there is tissues which are alive. So if you tie, they will die because of the venom infection. But if you let them loose, because of the blood flow, when you get medication, you will remain with your full body parts. You can die actually if you get bitten by a monitor lizard, because they will bite you with the muscular jaws. They make your skin to break. Then saliva enters your body, you start rotting. So you need antibacterial for treatment. It will work, but it has to be very strong antibiotic.
A python is the largest snake in Africa. I'm told it's not poisonous, but it's dangerous. It would bite you, but then if you attack it, it would harm you. All this is just for educational purposes in the county of Nairobi. Irene Mchuma Odim, Magical Sense.